Razor's Lupical wolves have now been added to Wolvendom. When you switch to Razor, the wolves will actually follow you around, making the area feel much more alive. The Selenic Chronicles also brings new quests, and completing them lets you unlock the brand new glider. Daily commissions have been improved as well. After finishing your 4 commissions and claiming the rewards, if you've used encounter points, you can now visit Catherine to claim the rewards tied to those points and the bonus reward for completing all commissions, both at the same time. The Battle Pass system gets a quality of life update too. This BP period now includes cross-version tracking for Imaginarium Theater progress. So, if the BP becomes available after a version update, and you've already cleared all 8 acts of that month's Imaginarium Theater, the missions will auto-complete for you. New Envisaged Echoes have been added for Klee and Albedo, and both can now be unlocked. In the Adventurer Handbook's Enemies tab, tracking a normal or elite enemy will now show up to 3 nearby locations at once. Plus, more spawn points have been added for several enemy types. The character menu gets multiple upgrades. When sorting by constellation unlock level, each character's constellation level will now be displayed. When sorting by friendship, their friendship rank will show instead of their character level. There's also a new party enhancement filter to help you quickly build optimized teams. Use Lootbar to get up to 25% off on Genesis crystals. Select your desired pack UID and server. The top-up will be delivered quickly and safely in your account. I personally use this to gift Welkins with over 90,000 positive reviews and trusted by these partners. Use the link to get 12% additional off. A new party enhancement filter has also been added to the character list, making it much easier to quickly sort characters that boost your team's overall performance. And finally, we have Hexerei buffs. Hexerei refers to the Circle of Witches, the Hexenzirkel. These new team buffs activate when you have 2 or more Hexerei characters together in the same party, giving your team unique synergy bonuses tied to the lore of the witches. A brand new system called the Witches Dictionary is now available. Inside, you'll find the Little Witches Dictionary, which lets you invite characters to complete special tasks. Finishing these tasks rewards you with exclusive witches gifts, and completing witches homework quests will transform certain characters into Hexerei characters, unlocking enhanced talents, improved constellations, and more unique upgrades. To start Witch's Homework, the character must be level 70 or above and already a Hexerei-eligible character. Completing the tutorial quest, Witch's Homework Solution, also lets you choose 1 free 4-star Hexerei character: Razor, Fischl, and Sucrose. New gameplay and DPS unlocked. During his Elemental Burst, Venti's normal attacks change into Wind Sunder arrows, dealing boosted enemo damage. Triggering Swirl increases the active character's damage and boosts Storm Eye damage. Constellation Enhancements. Upgrades at C1, C2, C4, and C6 grant higher anemo damage bonus for the whole party. Elemental Burst Targeting Upgrade. Venti's burst will now automatically target enemies more accurately based on their position and number. Klee. Enhanced burst and faster combos. Normal attacks used during her elemental burst will automatically trigger special charged attacks. Generates and holds more explosive sparks, making her burst playstyle smoother. A new Boom Badge buff increases the damage of these special charged attacks. Klee's normal attack animations are 30% faster, making her combos smoother than before. Constellation Enhancements. Upgrades at C1, C2, C4, and C6. Mona's Omen Extension and Reaction Boosts. New attack bonuses. Charged and normal attacks can extend omen duration from 5 seconds to 8 seconds. Vaporize. Damage is increased while attacking under the burst state. Constellation enhancements at C1, C2, C4, C6. Hydro reaction damage boost. Party-wide elemental mastery buff. Higher crit damage. Increased damage to enemies affected by her burst. Albedo's skill now creates silver isotomas when he hits enemies, up to 2 at a time. These silver isotomas boost party-wide damage, and his constellations at C1, C2, C4, and C6 further enhance his overall DPS and transient blossom power. With Hexerei, Secret Rite, Fischl grants buffs based on reactions triggered while Oz is active. Overloaded boosts attack, while Electrocharged and Lunar Charged increase elemental mastery for both Fischl and your on-field character. Her C6 further amplifies these support effects. Sucrose's Hexerei gives strong team-wide damage boosts. Using her skill increases all damage types for the party, and her burst gives Hexerei characters even more bonus damage. Her C6 adds an additional elemental damage bonus if the burst triggers elemental conversion. Razor's Hexerei is all about raw power. Using his skill builds electro sigils. And during burst, overflowing sigils unleash extra AoE electro damage and restore energy. His C6 improves sigil generation and boosts both his crit rate and crit damage after consuming them. The update also adds set 45 of Paimon's paintings chat emojis, giving players even more fun expressions to use in conversations. In City Reputation and Tribe Reputation, the reputation gained after completing bounties, requests, world exploration, supply notices, and Notlon quests in City Reputation has been increased by 100%. Before starting any score, you can now choose from a variety of specializations to customize your performance. These options let you raise or lower the difficulty, or take on extra challenges to spice up your playthrough. Specializations work on both official album scores and player-created pieces. And if you successfully perform a score with difficulty-boosting specializations, you'll earn a special medal as a reward. You can now start co-op ensemble directly from the score selection page, and even inside the Serenity pot. In co-op ensemble, all players perform individually and compete for the highest rating. We're also getting new mage introductions, featuring none other than Alice and Nicole, adding more depth to the Hexenzirkel storyline. A brand new recipe, Drink 455, is being added and will be obtainable directly through in-game mail. For upcoming banners, Phase 1 will feature Durin, giving players their long-awaited chance to pull him. And finally, new hidden achievements have been added under Wonders of the World, waiting for players to discover them. Definition cycle increased to 2. Now you can craft 2 custom artifacts every version. A brand new chapter of the main storyline arrives with Song of the Welkin Moon, Act 5, a nocturne of the far north. Continuing the saga, we also get Act 6, Melting Moonlight in the Morning Mist, expanding the narrative and diving deeper into the mysteries surrounding the far north and the Hexenzirkel. Durin finally receives his own story quest, Draco Rubido Chapter, Act 1. This quest explores Durin's past, his connection to the world, and his role within the Witch's Circle. After completing the quest, you'll be able to see the changes in Durin's gameplay, including his Hexerei buffs and enhanced abilities that unlock once he becomes a full Hexerei character. A brand new boss has been added to the game, the Super Heavy Landrover, also known as the Mechanized Fortress.
See the stars above you shining, guiding you along. Hear the music in the forest as you make your journey home. When the nights are getting colder, and when you
The public lobby will shift to a brand new seasonal theme. Tranquil Snow Court, Clear Winter Day. Players can unlock an alternate version, Tranquil Snow Court, White Winter Day, through the Epic of the Realms. In addition, the update brings new cosmetic parts, emotes, effects, and special actions for even more customization. The Miliastra Wonderland receives a major cosmetic and lobby refresh this update. Cosmetic sets. The Frosty Court Event Ode introduces 4 new cosmetic sets: Frosty Plume, Healing Heart, Wild Peak Echoes, and Winter's Warmth. Meanwhile, Chronicles of the Realms and Epic of the Realms add 3 more sets: Prelude to Spring, Serene Sky, and Night Veil Peach. Over in the Miliastra shop, several limited-time cosmetics are now available, including White Flash, Radiant Melody, Courage Unbroken, and Fluffy Snowball. The Encounter Echoes Standard Ode also expands with a new set catalog, Autumn Veins.
the scent of summer wine on the breeze, the lantern soaring over the sea, wherever the memories we share shine so bright, wherever we go, you need to know that as long as you are by my side.
Now you can download creations in Editor Miliastra Wonderland. New character cards, Escoffier, Gaming, and their corresponding talent cards. Many more cards and optimizations. Dawn in TCG.